Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Thursday, October the 17th, and it's now 4:11 p.m. I have just started our 4 o'clock class recording. So, so far, we have done our grammar diagnosis. For students watching that didn't watch the next recording, you should look for these tests here and do them. Delete my screenshots and copy and paste yours. I have assigned homework. Wait, no, that's not this homework. It's this. I asked everybody to do the review 1 and 2 on our destination B2 book that is in our Class Life platform. If you don't know where to locate them, you need to go to your course, October U, and then you go to resources. The first link is the link to our common document, and then you have the files here that are for your use. One student has just let me know that this book is incomplete. I don't know what happened, but the file got broken, and you have up to Unit 4 or up to Review 4. And you have 14 units to do it. So in the case of the students who get a B1 recommendation here, I will look for the full book tomorrow, which is my admin day, okay? If you didn't know, anybody, Fridays are the day that I try to answer all messages, the day that I look at the documents, the day that I update our document and provide the best version of it to you, and that I probably post news and recommendations for the students over that weekend, okay? So it's normal that maybe I won't be able to answer your messages if you message me over the week, but I always try to do it. Then I think I can close this. So far we have done the diagnosis. I have asked the students to do those practices, and I also last class I showed you a video, and I said that every class we would listen to a song in the beginning of the class to practice speaking somehow and probably to gain vocabulary somehow. Okay? This has to do with advanced listening skills. I don't mean that we have advanced English. I mean that this is for you to practice your listening skills, your concentration, and your ability to try to guess, adivinar, how to write some words, because the singer sings extremely quickly. Okay? So now I am going to unshare because I don't want you to see what I am going to show you. Let me just give it a title. Okay. Yeah, today's Thursday, so I can already give the title. Long video. Here it is. I am filling in lines. And here is the link. No. That's not the right link. Sorry. It's this one. Okay. All right. So, and let me. place it as a title, and it's going to be easier for you to look for it in the outline. So you can check the outline. The outline is here, right? So you're just clicking here and it will take you there. Just let me unshare. Okay, yeah, so it's fine. So this is a very, very famous song in the US. It's very old, of course, but it's a very good way to train your ears, okay? All the blanks are to be filled with names of cities. So let's go. I will share my screen. I don't need to share the video screen because it's only the vinyl cover picture. So we don't need to see that. What I think it's good for me to do is to keep scrolling as the singer sings the song. Are you ready? Do you have this on your document? If you don't, refresh it. And if you click here, you should have it. Is it working?
Yes.
Thank you, Xavier. Okay, so here we go. You need to fill in the blanks while you listen to it.
When I'm walking on a long summer with a high canvas covered lawn. If you're going to walk on that with me, you can ride. So I climbed into the caravan and I sat down inside. He asked me if I'd seen her with so much dust and sand. I said, listen, bud, I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the desert, bare man. Be the mountain air, man. Forever, share, man. I've been everywhere. That arrange your garden for being a little something to draw. Little Sarah, so don't you tell us something. And Salvador Lamb, the land of different rhyme, make it rhyme, and then where the man is lying, and then where the man cross the desert, fair man, read the mountain, air man, forever, share, man, and then where. Austin, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texas, Ghana, Virginia, Santa Fe, Dallas, Michael, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Cherokee, Springfield, Grand Lake, Double Lake, Cradle Lake, the Peaks, I Austin, Bear Man, Reed, Bear Man, Bravo, Share Man, I can be where. Astronauts, like a shovel buildings, actually fall to the college, and springs big, a few street kids, Catholic, all like that one's fine. Television, Argentina, Argentina, Pasadena, Catalina, see what I mean, surrounded, and then beware, man, I'm then beware, man, most of this, bear, man, be the man, air, man, forever, share, man, beware. Yes, time for ground, Colorado, Ellsworth, Rexburg, Vicksburg, Alabama, I have a stretch out, I chance in Nebraska, Alaska, like a barrel, one of Kansas, Kansas City, Sioux City, Cedar City, Dun City, Mother City, I'm beware, man, I'm beware, man, lost the message, bear, man, I be the bear, man, travel, I share, man, I know someplace you haven't been. I've been everywhere.
Oh, yes, Xavi? Can I say, Xavi?
I can't hear the song. Well,
You can't.
no, I can't.
Cristina?
The sound was very bad.
The sound is very bad, but it's not because it's because it's like that. Someone.
No, it's because I think that the computer or something like that, because the words can be.
I think so.
Do you want me to play it again?
but I think that we'll have the same problem.
Hmm.
It's not that it's because it's, as every listening, the quality is very bad. So this is
Yeah.
the kind of quality you will have for TOEIC. That's not cool. Not cool. I know.
It will be hard.
It will be hard. You didn't understand any city's name?
But the problem is not our level, I think. It's the quality of the sound.
The
So
sound
let's do,
is distorted. I think so. I don't know.
let's do one thing. I will ask everybody to click at the same time. Let's click here.
Okay.
Let's everybody wait for the ads, whatever.
There's no limit to how
Skip. And let's have it in 000. Okay? So instead of, maybe I should turn my micro on and my camera off. Sorry, my micro and cameras off. You can do it as well. And we will click on the link. I will click play at the same time. When I say click. Is everybody ready? Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, click. Just giving some seconds if someone needs to finish. How was it? Better?
Yes.
A little
The
better.
sound was better. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if we can fill in some words here. Christina, which word did you pick? It doesn't need to be in sequence, just
In the first paragraph, Fargo,
Fargo. Yes.
and Ottawa. That's all.
Ottawa. Ottawa. Very good. Somebody else. Anybody?
I think one is Texas, possible.
It is part of the word is Texas. Well done. It's
I hear Waterloo.
yes, you did.
Mhm.
Texas. It's Texas. Texarkana. And Waterloo is in the end. Anybody? Something else? This one was quite easy, I think. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was hard. But this one was not very hard. Anybody? Knoxville. And this one was not hard as well. Bakersfield. Bakersfield, sorry. Okay. And after Ottawa. Nobody got this one? Bengal. Okay, and which one is Hackensack? What is Hackensack? Oscluse. What is Bakerfield? Here. And Rexburg. Rexburg. And Haverstraw. Haverstraw and Waterloo. Okay. Well, so that's it. Now we know a little bit of some American cities. All right. That's very uncomfortable when you are listening to it and you don't understand it at all. This is the activity as I did as a student when I was studying C1. And the teacher made us sing. So don't blame me, eh? Okay, so here you have it. Okay, just some, I am sure that many of these words are new vocabulary because we don't know many cities names, right? It's nice. All right, so then after that we can come back to our grammar. So I asked some students to do unit 1 and 2 to start practicing those grammar topics. And we are insisting very much that we need to combine grammar and vocabulary all the time. So when we talk about speaking, what's the way that we are going to connect our ideas together? We need to connect the ideas together. We need to sequence the text properly. All of that showing wide range of vocabulary, right? So as we don't want you doing repetition in your writings, it doesn't matter if it is a paragraph, an email, or an essay. We want to avoid repetition, both in speaking and writing. So I would like everybody to pick 3 or 4 of each of these categories, because you will probably, you will probably need it when the time to write, especially your essay, comes. Do you remember that I said that the format, the features of speaking and writing are very, very similar? They are. For example, the last question in your speaking test is for you to give an opinion about a topic. When you give that opinion, you were supposed to build a very short mini essay in 60 seconds and speak for 30 seconds. If you get used to this format over the 3 months you have together, you will know how to train after we finish the course and keep practicing until it is time to do your TOEIC exam. Okay? So have a close look at the chart when you can and try to find the ones that are your favorites. And what's more, try to find the ones that are not very current vocabulary. For example, everybody knows how to use however and although, right? But not everybody is going to say differing from, conversely, alternatively, for example. So choose the ones that you like the best out of current and have them in mind for your future writings and speakings for TOEIC. Apart from that, I'd like to give you an example of one other aspect of the grammar or of the linking words. All of these are used for concession, right, Lucy? Yes, all of them are using for concession or generalization or whatever, but they cannot be used interchangeably. We need to know the rules for them. So in the example that I chose, because I judge it is the most used by many students, is although, however, and but. Patricia, can you read the first sentence for us?
Of course. Although raw fish is good, I don't like it very much.
Go ahead.
I continue.
Yes. Although
is used to contrast one clause to the other clauses.
Okay, to the other clause. So we have one clause, one comma, this is very important, and another clause. Can you remind me, Patricia, of what is the structure of a clause?
Yes, I think it's the subject, the verb, and the words that gives to us the meaning of the sentence.
And the object.
The object.
Yes, you are right. Subject, verb, object. Subject, verb, object. Subject, verb, object. So we have two clauses joined by a comma and contrasted by the proper linking word. Okay? So this is the official use for although. Can I use however here? However, Raw fish is good. I don't like it very much. Can I say that?
Mm,
I think, however, is in the middle. I don't know.
Right. However is in the middle or after a dot. But be careful. However is in the middle after a semicolon.
Okay.
Because a semicolon tells you that you are going to introduce a new meaning, a new clause. Okay? Then, thank you, Patricia. Xavier, can you read us the second example?
Yes, of course. I like raw fish, but not much. But doesn't need to be used only in sentence. It may also be used in a phrase.
Okay, good. So, can you remind us of the difference between a sentence and a phrase?
As sentence, it's composed by a subject, verb, and object. And the phrase, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Okay.
Not necessarily. Very
Not
good.
necessarily.
So that's it. And but can be followed or not by a comma. But this is something else. We don't need to go on that. Okay, thank you, Xavier. And then I think I have Cristina. Cristina, can you read us the third example?
yes. Although raw fish is good, I don't like it very much. However, my daughter loves it, so we go to a sushi place every weekend. In this example, although contracts two clauses, and however is contrasting the previous idea with a new argument, followed by a comma.
Okay. So I think it's a very clear explanation, right? Any questions here? So this is only to exemplify how we need to be in case of the use of the linking words. So once you decide the favorite ones for you, be careful. So go into Google and say, where should I use not only but also is dangerous because it can be used or not as an inversion. So you need to be careful with this. It's a very good one, but you need to know how to use it. Okay? And the same for whatever you decide to insert in those writings. Okay? Then, to practice a little bit of the linking words, prepositions, locations, and phrasal verbs, exercises following page. All right, then, as we have different levels in our courses, in our classes, sorry, I have here one for B1, one for B2, and a lot for C1. Okay? So I would like everybody in the room to start here. If you know that you need a B1, go for that. However, this is not very hard. So I think you can try because you have the options here. Okay? And as you know, time is money. In your case, time is precious, right? So if we have 10 questions, we should do that in 3 minutes. If not, 5 minutes at most. But 5 minutes would mean 2 minutes per question. So if I start to read the text, not me read that because I don't want you to, let's find something else. Hold on. Let's get a different one. Okay. Take your camera with you. Just, mine doesn't work. It was 5 seconds. Then 5 seconds to decide and 2 seconds to write. We don't need 2 minutes per question. If you know it, you know it. If you don't know it, it's okay. After the class, you have time to go further and study whatever you need. Okay? So let's click in here. No, what is it? Let's click in here, please. And I'll give you the 3 minutes. Starting now. I'll make it smaller. Was it enough time or not? It's okay if it's not, but we need to know. Was it?
I need 1 or 2 minutes more.
Okay. So let's finish. Okay? Yeah? Okay. So I don't know how you are used to do the exercises. If you got the 82% that we have been talking about, 83, it's okay. As one of them is done already, as far as is done, you should have got at least seven correct. Okay? What happens if you didn't? Well, I can add here more for B2s. And if you got a very good mark here, you can go for the C1. Okay? I don't want you to tell me in front of the other students how you did. So I will just I will just copy and paste more exercises there. These are very good ones, but they bring the answers here. This. I want everything together. I want everything together. It's too basic for you. Okay. It says advanced, but it's not. This one is even better. I love this one. This one is even better. Okay. All right. So I have written the asterisk here so that the students know the ones that are more recommended for you to practice. Okay. Of course, we are not going to do all of these exercises here, but as you can notice, I have chosen this, this, and that. And for these ones, I would like you to do it in class. Why? Because the students have lots of things to do. And if we don't do them, at least one in class, it's not going to happen. Okay? So let's click. Maybe we should go for this one that I find it very interesting. The third one with the star. And I was going to say, how am I used to do it? How I was taught to do it. So I first read all the options, and then I read the text. Okay, I probably spend 2 minutes reading. And then when you go and you want to start the exercise, you can use some tips.
Shall I start?
Yes, Nicholas?
Yeah, I ask if shall I start?
This one?
Well, the other one.
This
The
one?
last, this one.
You
I
want
have
to
been
give
doing
your answer here?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
you want to do it everything?
Well, depends. I have just done everything.
Okay.
Every-
So this I'm just showing you una técnica de estudio. But if you want,
what?
we can correct together because I normally, as we can do it here, we can check here. Okay, but you can do it. If you want, you can do it. Tell me the first one.
Okay. So the first option, well, for years there has been an ongoing debate regarding the use of animals in research. The first one is regarding. The second one, I think, is after all.
Okay. 3.
And the third one, actually. The fourth, I think is nevertheless. Well, it's not in the options, but
It's not on the options. No, you need to choose someone. Yeah, in the options.
That's into the options. Okay. So mistake. Sorry.
No worries. Try to find something that can be used as nevertheless.
Otherwise, maybe.
I don't remember. When is until we finish the exercise, my mind goes blind. Number 5.
Number 5. Well, I think I had it not correct, but I think is at least. Not the number 6. Wait. Well, it's like similar or furthermore. Wait. The number 8. Sorry, the number 7 is actually, maybe. Wait, I think I didn't eat well, so
You missed this one.
I'm blocked.
And what about number 9?
Whereas.
And number 10.
And the last one is that is to say.
And anybody can give me the answer for number 8, maybe? Nobody?
Actually,
For me was at least, but is in another point.
Well, it doesn't mean it's correct here or correct here or incorrect here or incorrect here.
I have actually.
I don't know. You decide as a group. I love it.
Okay, we can put actually and try.
I think it's actually.
Okay, so 2, 1. Let's go for 2. Okay. So what I was going to say, or what I was going to explain before Nicolas wanted to suggest the answers, was that we can use the functions of the grammar functions that we have and try to go in accordance. Okay? So, for example, in here, if actually is an adverb, okay, normally we are not going to start a sentence by an adverb. So it shouldn't be here. This has to do with what we have just said here. We need to be very careful with the linking words regarding their uses. Okay? So here the debate regarding, so it's typical, quite easy. Let's refresh and let's do it again. Okay. So in here I have the beginning of the sentence. For years there has been an ongoing debate. This is also a very good hook for our essays and or opinions. What is your opinion about the death penalty? For years there has been an ongoing debate about the death penalty. What's your opinion about abortion? For years there has been an ongoing debate about abortion. Blah, blah, blah. Right? We need to find advanced structures that can be used interchangeably for many topics, and then you won't need to worry about how to start a text, how to argument, and how to end a text. Okay. For years, there has been an ongoing debate regarding the use of animals in research and testing. Many people believe testing on animals is not only unethical, cruel and inhumane. What do I have here? Two things happening at the same time, right? So I know that here I could probably use but also. Not only, but also. I'm almost sure this is right because it is a typical structure. Are convinced that animal testing is unnecessary evil, an unavoidable practice. I personally believe that animal testing should be banned or restricted. But at the same time, I am aware that without this practice, the lives of many people would be much worse than they are at present. I am certainly aware that there are many arguments in favor of experimenting with animals. In fact, we don't have in fact. There is to say. And there must be reasons for that. Many life-saving cures and treatments would be made possible without it. Okay. So let's go. What do we put in number 2? Xavier.
I put actually, but I think it's incorrect.
Actually was in here, right? Someone? I cannot do it. You need to do it. I did the first one.
I put in number 2, whereas. The last word, the last linking word.
It makes sense. Whereas or while many people believe blah, 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 others. So that means this thing like these people here. It makes sense. Number 4 for someone else, Cristina?
But also.
But also. We have,
Yes.
but also here. Not only, but also. This is a structure.
Oh, sorry. Yes. I was thinking in number 3. Sorry. For that used to say.
That is to say. Okay, number 5. Bend or.
I put at least.
Yes, because if you cannot ban it completely, you can at least restrict it. Okay. Next, Nicolas, maybe? Is he here?
I put after all.
Not sure about this one. After all, 90%. I'm certainly that. Okay, right. After all, 90% of us are there must be reasons for that. Main life savings. And Jaime, I didn't ask anything to Jaime. Sorry, Jaime. Can you try this one?
Can I try if Jaime doesn't respond?
Okay, Nicolas.
Furthermore.
Furthermore can be a conclusion or an addition linking word, right? Okay, and then maybe Jaime can do number 9. You are mute, Jaime. I think he's absent. Cristina?
On the other hand.
Do you know that you can disagree to this, right? And number 10 for, who is it? Cristina? Patricia?
I think it's otherwise.
Okay, let's try. Okay, now it's fine. So in here, furthermore could be a conclusion or an addition. As I said, this is to contrast the previous paragraph. It's important that we remember that but also is very likely to be used with not only blah, blah. Okay? So, what time is it first? It's already almost 5:10. What do I do? Okay. I think you can do this one for homework because I like it very much. I'm gonna write 2 stars and then you will remember.
Okay.
And if it goes well, if you get that 83%, you can choose from these 3 C1 exercises, but this is a very good one. And for your reference, with time, you have lots of exercises here. Why do you have so much in here, Lucy, and you're not asking us to do it? Because they are phrasal verbs and collocations that I judged interesting for the topics we are going to write and talk about in TOEIC. I think they can be very, very useful. Okay? And here you have 2 for the prepositions. Then, after this, we are talking about the grammar, right? Now let's talk a little bit about the vocabulary. When we write for TOEIC, we are supposed to write about specific topics. In here, I have this lovely book that brings us 25 different topics for TOEIC and 25 different essays. One essay for each one of these topics written in TOEIC format. I am not going to share it now with you. Now I am using the topics suggested by TOEIC, and everybody, we are working in collaboration. So we have been doing this since yesterday, 10:30. Everybody's collaborating. When we finish in the last class today, then I will place the link to the book here so you have a full essay about each topic for your reference. Do we need to read it? Are you obliged? No, of course not. Nobody is obliged to do anything. But if you want to focus for TOEIC, you need to go for TOEIC material. Okay? Then I have written here some topics, and there was one missing here on the top, I believe. Here. So, Patricia. This is going to be for Patricia. Don't start yet, okay, Patricia?
Okay.
Then the next one, let's say Xavier. Xavier, is Xavier or Xavier?
As you want to say. Xavier,
Is it Catalan or Castilian?
Catalan.
Ah, okay. Because I'm very used to Xavier.
As you
Okay.
wish.
So this is for Xavier. And this can be Christina. And this can be Jaime. And we need one for Nicolas. And there was one that I didn't use because I didn't think I would need it, but it was... I think this is already here. Hold on, just give me a moment. Let me go to my notes. Hmm. Okay, so everybody now, I think I don't miss anybody. Nicholas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Patricia is up here, right? I don't remember when. And then when you work on the lists, I am going to highlight the titles and whatever. I'm going to fix the list because we are going to finish next class with some more different topics. Okay, so what you need to do is not to argument and write good argumentation sentences. We want a specific vocabulary with the pros and against to all the topics. This way, if you come across one topic like this, you have already revised what you can write about, even though it's not a topic of your interest, because that's normally what happens. They bring you these lovely and disgusting topics. For example, like this. A company top priority should be to make profit. Hello, why do you open a company for? Right? So you are going to find that TOEIC brings you topics very strange and that catch you by surprise and you have no idea what to write about. To avoid that, we are building those lists. Okay? So now, yes, you can start. Let's work for 5 minutes. Well, it was not enough for the other groups. Let me see, what time is it? Okay, let's work for 7 minutes. What is the timer? Here. Let's work for 7 minutes. And there is a rule here. I don't want you to Google. Don't Google, don't use the phone, don't use the dictionary, and don't translate. Okay? That's why we have 7 minutes, because we need to brainstorm and we don't need to hurry. It's not a competition. Okay? So I would bring this here. And while you do that, I would try to organize the list a little better. Okay? So let me stop sharing in this way. And I'll give you only the timer. Can you see it?
No.
No, not yet. And now? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I will start the timer for you. And while you work on those lists, I will organize it.
But you see, we have to write the ideas or only thinking about the topic?
Only thinking about the topic. For example, everybody stop, please. Let's analyze one of them. For example, small towns for raising children. So what could you write about if you like the idea or you dislike the idea of raising children in a small town? If you are to give an opinion orally or to write an essay, you need to argument. You need to say things in favor and against, or you need to decide only to write about what you think it is. In this case, this was me. I did this. I am in very favor of living in small towns. I live in a town with 1,000 people, and I don't think about moving very soon. And I think these are the things that I could talk about to convince my reader that small towns are the best for raising children. Okay, so I'm not gonna say argumenting nor sentences. We want just words. If you have a topic that have pros and against, do first against and then do them in 2 blocks, and you can be like better organized. Okay, but it's just like freedom. Children who are raised in small towns have much more freedom because there is low traffic and they can play in the park and the parents, you know, and so far. But we are only going to mention freedom. We are going to only mention low traffic. Do you understand me? No? Yes? Okay. What a nightmare with the SEO people. Okay. So now, where is the timer? I closed it. Okay. And I will give you the time so I can organize better the document. There you go. Sorry, just a sec. I forgot to say. I will grant you editing access to the document, and then you can write on the document already, okay? So please copy and paste everything that you have done so far to your lists. I mean, to your topics, and then we are gonna save a little bit of time. Nobody's writing at the document. If you want, you can start copying and pasting everything in there.
Sorry, Luciana, I write my ideas in a paper. I have
Okay,
it in my hands.
okay. Can
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
can
me
you,
too. Me too.
better? You are like me,
Is
paper
the
people.
is the way we practice when I did my B1 exam in the official school in Spain.
Mhm.
That they gives to us a paper in white, and we have to write the
paper.
ideas more important that we want to speak about.
And it's very good. You are doing well done. We have 25. We have 5 minutes to the end of the class. Okay. Whatever you taught until now, it's okay. Just let's try to, as you have editor, well, maybe you can tell me, right? Patricia, can you tell me your words?
Okay. The words I will use for my topic was salary, holidays, family, distance of the office, and in my case, because I am a lawyer, so I work in an office, and the responsibilities of the job. For me, that's the points I will speak about this.
What are you going to talk about? The job?
For me, is the key is to consider a new job, to change for a new job.
Okay, but you said holidays, family, office distance, job.
And salary and responsibilities. I don't know if you told
Okay,
me.
it's because I
Responsibilities.
understood responsibilities. I wanted to make sure about the pronunciation.
Responsibilities of the job.
Responsibilities.
Responsibilities. Okay.
Responsibilities. It's easy to say responsibilities because we say that in Spanish,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Then the next was Xavier.
Sorry, I was writing a text.
You are writing a text.
Yes.
Okay, so give me keywords for your text.
Okay. I said flexible, promotes comfort,
Flexibility, promotion,
focus.
focus.
Yes, focus. Inclusive, creative.
Inclusiveness, creativity,
Yes. Personalities. Maybe boundaries.
Okay. Thank you. Cristina?
Yes. Black tie, casual, informal, clothes.
Just a sec. Casual, informal,
Sorry,
clothes.
appropriate, and work environment.
Okay, thank you. Jaime?
Equality, Fairness.
Sorry?
Fairness.
Fairness. That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Nicolas?
Well, in my topic, I put some advantages like big productivity.
Big, big?
Yeah,
Just a sec.
big productivity.
High productivity?
Yeah. Sorry, high productivity. Good satisfactions for them, for the workers. Less expenses. Expenses.
Expenses?
Yeah, expenses. And good satisfaction, and increase the number of new talents.
Of new
Talents.
talents.
And that's all.
Okay. All right. As we don't have time. It's all right. Because I don't have this. Okay. We can talk further in the next class. The only one thing that is important for me to comment before you leave. Can you see how this is in purple? Okay, so some lists are incomplete. And as you know, I took the topics from a book that recommends us to prepare for those specific topics. What I'm going to do tomorrow morning is to get the most specific words from the texts and add to the lists. Everything that I add to the lists in purple is whatever you need to add to your documents when you updated it in the end of the week. Okay? So wait until tomorrow afternoon, and then I will have enough time to finish the lists. I will add all words to every single topic, and at the end, I will copy and paste the link to the full book where you can read full essays about those topics. Okay? So now everybody can share their document with me in my EIP email. And remember that you need to grant me the editor access, and then I can send you messages and recommendations. Any questions?
Yes. I have a question. We must to download the document and then sharing with you.
To download?
Yes.
To match the documents, maybe, you mean?
Download. No? Because to edit the document, I need to ask for permission.
No. So you are going to, if you go to Class Live, do you have this document open now on your screen?
Yes.
Okay. So right as it is now, you can copy and paste everything to your document.
No, I can't.
No, you can't.
Let me see. No, I can't.
What is going on with this? Because it was not happening last course. I don't know what's happening to Google. So now you cannot copy and paste the document?
Let me update the
No,
web page.
in my case, I download the document and I have in my computer.
Me too.
In Google, I can't change anything.
It say ask for permission to edit.
Yes, in the first part of the page.
And even copy and paste, you cannot copy and paste everything? doing
I can
control
copy and
A.
paste.
Eh?
Yeah.
I can copy and paste.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to edit. So when
Yes.
you go to the document
Yes,
and
I
you
can.
click,
I can copy. That's correct.
so that's Control A for Android and Command A for Mac. And then you just copy and paste it to any document. For example, in here, I used this as an example before for Jane Doe.
But we have to copy and paste all the document because you are going to eliminate this document, no?
No, I'm not going to eliminate this document. This document will
okay.
be alive for the whole course.
Okay.
So every Thursday or Friday, these are the good days for you to update it because it's being filled with many activities that we have done together over the week. So as you were a Thursday group, you could even now just copy and paste everything to yours. And on Friday, you just come to the checklist and you will notice that I will be clicked is and this and this and everything that I did. And you do your self checklist and you compare the documents to see if they are the same.
Okay.
Okay, Lucy, that's too much work. Well, you will need 5 to 8 minutes to do it, but I have learned over my years of experience that if I don't force the students to do it, they won't do it. Okay, so it's my way to make sure that you are actually working on the documents. At least copying and pasting, you are going to read something. Something is going to catch your attention and you are going to do something about it. Okay? All right, guys. So that's it for today. I'll see you on Tuesday. You have a good evening and a very good weekend.
Good evening. Good evening.
Thank you. Too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Great, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See you Tuesday, guys.